Hi, Lemon Nation. I'm Tara Setmayer, and it's time for this week's Setmayer Sound Off. Did anyone else have the headline, 19-year-old big balls Doge guy, now a State Department senior advisor, on their 2025 bingo card? Yeah, me either. But seriously, it's a real headline. I am not making this up. For those who don't know, Big Balls is the online nickname of Edward Korestein, some recent high school grad, college dropout, hacker dude, one of the merry band of tech bro misfits behind Elon Musk's made-up, borderline illegal Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE. Yeah, those guys, the ones that are like taking a wrecking ball to our federal government, just decapitating it and dismantling it agency by agency, all at the direction of Donald Trump with his blessing. Actually, I'm not even sure Trump is even in charge of all this chaos right now. Did you see the Oval Office press conference this week with Elon and his kid? But I digress. Folks often say elections have consequences. I say it all the time, right? Elections have consequences. Well, yes, they sure as hell do. And we're living through that nightmare right now. Many of us warned that Trump would do exactly what he's doing. Lots of voters didn't want to listen. You know who really didn't want to listen? You know who didn't want to hear it? MAGA. Yeah, them. Red state voters, they were all gung-ho. Go ahead, Trump, give them hell. Take them out. We want to cut everything. To hell with the government. It's terrible. Well, guess what? They've effed around, and now the finding out phase begins. Yes, the find out stage of Trump's second term is here. And surprise, surprise, it's not just impacting the so-called woke left or Trump's perceived enemies or those people over there. No, the very people who put him back in office, his own supporters, they're now getting crushed under the weight of the chaos that Trump and his fellow maladjusted man-child billionaire buddy Elon Musk has unleashed on all of us. Let's get specific. Have you seen the headlines this week? Red state voters, Trump's base, they're all up in arms now in some places. They're all pissed off about the cuts that DOGE is making. Government programs that actually they rely on. Yep, they're out of here, slashed. Infrastructure investments in their communities, gutted. Regulations that protected their jobs and their communities, out of here. These folks thought that they were voting to punish the coastal elites, the media, the freaking deep state or whatever. No, instead, they're watching their own livelihoods disintegrate and their own communities now neglected and their way of life threatened. Will they wake up? Will they have a change of heart? I don't know, but here's an example. Community centers, community healthcare centers around the country had to temporarily close because they weren't able to get their funding from the federal government. So denying healthcare in many really Ruby Ridge rural communities, where Trump supporters live. Cancer trials, recipients of physician appointments, all of those things gone. Musk and his ragtag group of college-age tech bros at DOGE decided that all of this was wasteful spending. Yeah, rural community centers. Trump supporters use those too. The kids who had cancer trials canceled. Families, NIH, funding, saving care for their kids, canceled. There's hurricane protection projects, still awaiting federal government funding, like in Louisiana, North Carolina, Florida. All states who voted for Trump. Nope. Too bad, screw you. DOGE says, waste, fraud, and abuse. What about those families who are going to watch their homes wash away in yet another devastating flood or get delayed funding to help them rebuild their lives? Screw them, I guess. Doesn't stop there. You have farmers in Kansas furious because USAID, programs like Food for Peace, they depend on their farms to keep running on these payments. But nope. DOGE said, out of here. The Food for Peace program, by the way, has been managed by USAID for over 70 years. And what it does is it sends American-grown crops, like wheat, to regions around the world that struggle to feed themselves. Places like Ukraine, where they can't grow crops because they're in war against Russia. That's just one example. Right now, almost $500 million in food is at risk of going bad, of spoiling it, because it can't be delivered. Why? Thanks to Elon Musk's destruction of USAID. But guess who's doing just fine? Elon Musk and his army of overprivileged cronies who are now running key government agencies with zero oversight and zero experience and qualifications. Zero. But this is what happens when you let an unelected billionaire with massive conflicts of interest just run amok, run the government like it's his own personal tech startup. Now, let's not forget, Musk has billions in government contracts. Billions. His companies depend on taxpayer dollars, and yet Trump has handed power over to him to root out waste, fraud, and abuse. Are you freaking kidding me? The guy who's built his entire empire on American government subsidies is now in charge of deciding which programs to get cut? Conflict of interest much? Get the hell out of here. It's infuriating. The hypocrisy is infuriating. Here's just one example, reported today in Bloomberg. The U.S. State Department's procurement forecast was removed. It removed any mention of Elon Musk's Tesla in relation to a planned U.S. $400 million armored EV purchase after reports emerged about it on Wednesday. So the State Department was supposed to, according to this document in December, it was supposed to buy $400 million of, quote, armored Teslas over 5 years, starting this year. But that document was removed. They took Tesla's name out of it. Now it just says EVs. Well, guess who's over at the State Department controlling this stuff? Remember Big Balls? Yeah, that guy. It got reported on. Rachel Maddow did it. News organizations reported on it. Now it's gone. Oh. Why, I wonder? Look, the national security implications of Musk's unchecked running through our agencies is scary enough, okay? And then you've got these like barely out of college tech bros who think that policy is just some other algorithm to optimize, or they're just red penning things up out of here with no consideration for the consequences. Why do these people have access to sensitive government data, our personal data, our payment systems? They have the ability to just cut funding whenever the hell they want to of crucial programs with no oversight, no experience. Republicans in Congress are just like, yeah, go ahead to do it, just like an audit. No, it isn't. But here's the kicker. No one freaking voted for Elon Musk. I don't want to hear this shit. Not a single person. And yet here he is, the welfare queen himself, wielding more power than our elected officials to just gut programs for Americans, including Trump supporters. Yes, people, you. You guys actually rely on this stuff too. And Trump has allowed Elon to just play kingmaker in this like new dystopia. Did you know that thanks to government contracts, like our tax dollars, they pay Elon Musk $8 million a day? Over 100 federal contracts to his companies per day. $8 million per day. While the average Social Security recipient, like, I don't know, our grandmothers, they survive on $65 a day. That includes our Trump voting grandparents, okay? And DOGE is coming for Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. I'm telling you right now, they're coming for it. All those social safety nets that Americans have paid into and rely on across the country, yes, you people in red states too, they're coming for you. So to those Trump supporters who thought they were safe, thought the chaos wouldn't hurt them, it was only for the other side, only for those people over there. They thought they were voting for revenge against their enemies, or, I don't know, the price of eggs or some bullshit, right? How's that working out for you now? Because under Trump and Musk, no one is safe, not even you. So, folks, it's time to wake up and pay attention. Trump supporters, yes, I'm talking to you. We've got to put a stop to this insanity, folks. We really do. Before we lose what's left of our country and our economy over the greed and revenge of some Nazi-loving billionaire from South Africa and Trump and his authoritarian fantasies. Is this the America we want to live in? I say hell no. That's it. That's it for this week's edition of the Setmayer Sound Off. You can catch me every Thursday at 2 p.m., the Sound Off on the Don Lemon Show channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you want to hear more from me and from what I'm doing, check me out on my live stream show called The Stakes. I co-host it with my lovely Seneca Project co-founder, Michelle Kinney, live every Thursday on YouTube at 7:30 p.m. on the Seneca Project YouTube channel. And guess what else? We have an amazing, kick-ass ad out called Welfare Queen, shocker, about, guess who? Elon Musk and his true intentions. So go check that out, like and subscribe our content, and share it, please. So don't forget, like and subscribe to the Don Lemon Network and follow me on all the socials, especially Blue Sky, the happy place at Tara Setmayer. See you next week.
Thanks everyone for watching. Your support means the world to us. So make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe to our channel to make sure that you never ever miss a video. We're live every day, 10 a.m. Eastern time. We drop even more content at 2 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Eastern. And if you want more Don Lemon Show content, we'd love for you to become a member of the Lemon community, where you will receive access to special community posts. You'll get exclusive content and members-only live shows. So head over to our channel page or click the join button on this video. Again, thank you for watching. We appreciate your love and your support, and we will see you next time.